LearnCity. My name is Praise and I'm your mathematics tutor. And from the beginning of this class, we've been explaining what trigonometry is, trigonometric ratios, trigonometric functions. And today, we'll be talking about how to use the mathematical table to determine the sine, the cosine, and the tangent, and to find the inverse of it through the angles. And today, our first example is use mathematical table to determine the sine, cosine, and tangent of 38 degrees. We have 56 degrees dot 48. And we have 18.96 degrees. So we have to look for the sine, the cosine, and the tangent. Now, for the first one, which is sine 38 degrees, cos 38 degrees, and tan 38 degrees. Now, it is important to know that the mathematical tables is a set of tables in which the sine table, the cos table, and the tangent table are found in it, in which we can find the numbers of these angles. Now, it is basically popularly known as the four-figure table. And checking our four-figure table, as sine 38 is 0.6157, and our cos 38 is 0.7880, and our tan 38 is 0.7813. Now, for the second question, here we have 56.48. So for the case where we have 56.48, we have it to be 56 plus 48 over 60. Here we have this to be 56.8. Now, how do we get that? 2 here, 4. We have 2 here to be 30. We have 2 here to be 12. We have 2 here to be 15. We have 3 here to be 4, and 3 here is 5. We have 5 here, one adding 0, we have it to be 8. So that gives us 56.8. So we have 0.8. Now, we'll find for cos 56.8 degrees. And cos 56.8 degrees, we have it to be 0.5476. Sine 56.8 degrees, we have it to be 0.8368. And we have our tan 56.8 degrees to be 1.5282. Now, the third one, which is 18.96 degrees. Sine 18.96 degrees, we have it to be 0.3249. Our cos 18.96 degrees, we have it to be 0.9457. And we have our tan 18.96 degrees, we have it to be 0.3435. Now, in this case, we also have reverse of these numbers, in which we can have arc sine 0.8290. So when we have arc sine 0.8290, we have to look for the angle on that four-figure table. So on our four-figure table, we search for numbers under the sine table where we have 0.8290. And if you check it very well, we have it to be 56 degrees. It will give us 56 degrees. We also have arc cos 0.7355. And checking it on the table, we have it to be 42.65 degrees. We have it to be 42.65 degrees. And where we have arctan 2.175, we have it to be 65.31 degrees. So when we search for these numbers on our tables, we tend to see the angles where they fall in. Also, we will look for the sides of a triangle, how to find the side of a triangle. And we have two questions where we have this right angle triangle, we have this place to be x, we have here to be √3, and we have this place to be 60 degrees. We also have another question where we have this place to be y, we have this place to be 10, and we have this part to be 29 degrees. So now, to find x, we have sine, we have opposite, we have cosine, and we have tangent. What do we use here? We use the sine because we have opposite and we have hypotenuse, but we don't have adjacent. So we have sine 60 degrees to be x over √3. So we cross multiply. We have our x to be √3 sine 60 degrees. And in our trigonometric ratio, we remember that I said our sine 60 degrees is √3/2. So we have this to be √3 times √3/2. And we have this to be √9/2. And our √9 is 3/2, or 1/2 centimeter. Can have it to be 1/2 centimeter. And moving to the next one, we have 29 degree. Because we have opposite, we have adjacent, and we have hypotenuse. So where we have adjacent and hypotenuse, we use cos. We use cos. So we have cos 29 degrees to be y/10. So we cross multiply, we have y is equal to 10 cos 29 degrees. And when we check our four figure table, we have our cos 29 to be 0.8746, and our y is 8.746 centimeters. So with this example, we've been able to find the sides of the triangle. And today has bring us to the end of today's class. So see you in the next class. Thank you.